you watching this with? IGN or?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Flash from ALWT Game, aka Malachi 36. I'm here with Mildew Carrot to answer your question, Mildew Carrot. It's with PlayStation directly. So that's what we're watching right now, guys. If you guys do not know, now you know. Today is the PlayStation State of Play event. It was something that wasn't really expected. We weren't really once they did the last PlayStation showcase, we figured that this was going to be the last that we saw PlayStation most recently. And then they hit us with the, hey, by the way, we're getting roughly about 20 minutes of third-party content. And they had announced that Little Devil Inside is going to be in here. They also announced that Stray is going to be in there. Mildew Carrot, first off, before I ask you, what are your thoughts? How are you doing, man? What is up? What's going on? How's the life of the Mildew Carrot? Harvest season, baby.
It's past harvest season. Well, it depends on which crops you're talking about. If you're going for pumpkins and such, well, they've been going on. You can still go for potatoes. Crops can still go to, get them carrots.
I feel it.
Carrots. But other than that, just I'm living life, just enjoying it. Not much else. Nice and simple in COVID land.
Dude, how are you excited about this at all? Do you have any expectations? What's going down in your mind for today? What do you think we're going to see?
I was surprised they even called one for right now. To be honest, I thought they would wait till VGA before they did anything else.
Yeah.
We probably hear some more third-party stuff is what I've been hearing, and we talked about this on yesterday, which is Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think third-party stuff. We might hear maybe a few little tech thing here or there, possibly. I don't know. Maybe something more on now that I've been thinking about it for a bit. Maybe something on Logan or Coder remake.
Maybe Coder. I'm not sure about Logan, just because that is, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be first party. So we may not. I know we might get glimpse of first party, possibly.
If anything, you might get something. Not saying you're gonna get everything, but I don't know. Other than that, the only other thing I can think of is maybe bringing back getting some more info on Hogwarts Legacy, since they pushed that one back a good bit. Maybe we get some more definitives on that. Would be nice.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that.
And then maybe here, I know it's been around the web a bit, and it was talked about in an article with two different source leaks, and people who are very good in the industry for getting info on it. But maybe some news on Bloodborne PC port and possibly another IP in the Bloodborne universe. Maybe
I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't be against that. For you guys, because I know that's a huge that's a tall order. It's a tall order, but yeah, I'd be happy for you guys if you guys were to experience something to that caliber at the showcase.
Then I'm gonna give you something for you, Malachi 36. Maybe some Final Fantasy 16.
I want so bad to believe you. But
I gave you that false hope right there.
Yeah,
just like mine,
yeah.
I give you yours.
Yours is more believable though, right? I don't think this is gonna be here. Because again, now if it's here, I will be surprised. I'll be ecstatic. But today I'm thinking that they're just going to be like, hey, here's some stuff we're working on. I don't think we're going to see Wolverine here. I don't think we're going to see Final Fantasy 16 here, Spider-Man 2. I don't think we're going to see any of that. Mainly because, one, majority of those are first party anyway. But also, I don't think that this showcase, for being 20 minutes of third party content, is screaming hype level. I think they kind of was tampering and setting your expectations to a certain degree, which is why I think it was only announced just a week out on a Wednesday. But, I'm here. I got the PlayStation shirt on. I even went ahead and busted out an Ultra drink today that I'm going to go ahead and crack open now.
I crack open mine. It's not for kids, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking an adult drink, guys, because I want to be an adult right now.
That's what it is.
Gaming.
That's a beer. It's a time for celebration. So, So yeah,
Well, if you got your Ultra, I got my Angry Orchard.
there you go. There you go.
I gotta keep with the theme, guys.
Yep. For anyone again that's tuning in for the first time ever,
Mango Angry Orchard.
for anyone that's tuning in for the first time ever, this is ALWT Gaming. Typically every Tuesday we do a video game podcast where we just talk about video game news, updates, all that good stuff. Thursdays we have our Smite Night, and then once a month, which happens to be this Saturday, we do a 9 to 5 segment. So it's definitely some really fun stuff and cool stuff and nerdy stuff as well that we kind of discuss every so often when we have an event like this with Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation, or even like VGAs or anything like that. We always try to react to it if it deems well within our schedule. And today just worked out kind of perfectly for me and Mildewy Carrot. Just pinch on in here, see what PlayStation's up to in the next 5 minutes, or 4 minutes actually. Let me go and refresh that, and I'm going to go ahead and bring on the music too. Yeah, we'll do that. There you go. So yeah, very exciting stuff, and I can't wait to see. What we're about to see right now. If you guys want to check out our content, please make sure you guys are hanging out with us at alwtgaming.com. That's www.alwtgaming.com. You guys can also follow us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Just type in ALWT Gaming. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, my guy. Cannot wait to see what they have. Real quick little tip of PlayStation news. There was a leak that came out. November games is coming on PlayStation Plus, which is going to include, what did I say that the games were again? I know one of them.
I forgot.
Dang. One of them, the big one was Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. So the remake that they brought from PS3 to PS4 is now going to be available as a free PS4 game this coming Tuesday. So when we go All Things Gaming, it will be available.
Let's see.
I like this music.
Knockout City.
Knockout City. Yeah, that was the first one.
Let's see here. Knockout City. Kingdom of Amalur Re-Reckoning. First Class Trouble.
That was it. I don't know what that game is. I have no idea.
And Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
For VR.
For VR. Yeah. First Class Trouble. What was that?
I'm going to give this a little quick refresh so it might glitch out a second.
Yeah.
There we go. Bam. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. There we go.
Oh, it's a party game.
It's a party game. Interesting.
Where you work together and against each other to survive a disaster. The goal is to shut down a deadly AI. Some players are imposters, secretly playing as human-looking killer robots intent on betraying the other players. It sounds like a modified version of Among Us.
It does,
like more
yeah.
aspects.
yeah, it does. Now that you're saying that.
It looks kind of like if you've ever played BioShock, it kind of has that feel to the artwork and all.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But then it definitely has got. It's more like sounds like it's Among Us.
I like these graphic packages that PlayStation has. They shown them off last year at the first PlayStation Showcase. They showed more packages at the second one, and that's just been the theme this whole time, and I absolutely love it.
Oh, these backgrounds.
Yeah, dude, they're so lovely.
Yeah, I think didn't they start doing that like when they first announced the PS5?
Yeah, that was the first showcase last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're definitely showing off the new capabilities, probably of the systems that they had for it. So.
I'm all for it, man. There's a game that I saw. I was getting caught up on my Kind of Funny Games daily, and one of the games that they shown, I straight up forgot about, but it looks amazing. I don't know the concept of the game. I don't know if that will necessarily speak to me, but the game itself looks like way too good to be true, and I'm wondering if we're going to see that here today. If we do, I'll call it out. I'll be like, yeah, that's the game, but I don't know if we'll see it because I don't. They showed it, I think, at one of the PlayStation events, maybe.
What was it?
I can't remember. I don't remember the name of it. But I know that there was
Describe it to me.
like it was like in an open world setting. There were kids that were going around, but it looked cartoony, but it looked really, really realistic, almost like Jump Force type graphics, to where like they're like characters, anime characters in a real life setting. It was like that, but there were kids and they were going around and they were able to like fly and do like all sorts of powers and stuff like that. Like it was very, very, very. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on, and it didn't have like a narration or anything like that. So I don't know. It just looked really interesting to me.
You have to try and find out what it was and send it.
Yeah, if they show it on here, I'll definitely obviously call it out. But I don't know if that's gonna be here.
I'm saying if you find it again from kind of funny.
Right. Yeah. It was on one of the more recent episodes I watched, but I'll be sure. It was Blessing and Janet Garcia. Here we go. 10 seconds, baby. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Woo!
Show us what you got, PlayStation. What you got?
Third party. Let's see.
Give me the money.
Give me the money and take my money.
We have another spectacular show of guts, glory, and gore for you today.
What is this? They didn't waste any time. They jumped right into it. I don't even know what this game is.
Obviously a MOBA. Definitely seems like a MOBA style.
I'm gonna turn it down just a tad because it's a little loud. There's music in it, but I forfeit to that. $9,999 damage. That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah!
What is this? Now, is it a battle royale or is it an arena? That's the question.
Probably is an arena. Just right now, they're showing single player.
Yeah.
But it might be something like Hunter's Arena and Naraka Blade Points, where it's like you versus everyone else.
Got it, Senpai.
I wonder if this is by Square Enix because of that whole 9999 that it keeps doing. Deathverse. Spring of 2022. Interesting.
That was your first look at Deathverse, Let It Die, coming to PS4 and PS5 next year.
Interesting.
Now, let's listen in on a recording session with We Are OFK.
Huh.
War. War sucks. In a world full of war, where war is, just doesn't have anything to do with politics or race or imperialism. Out there, we look to each other and to our thick arms.
You done?
And you're like, how did they get them that thick? Is this like an alternate reality where
What is
arms
this?
are just that thick, or are they robot arms? Our
know, but I'm
last
liking it.
hope is arms.
Luca, focus.
Okay, sorry, for real. PlayStation promo time.
Yep.
I'm just supposed to introduce
What?
our band.
That's kinda
and
good.
the game about our band, right? Ooh, can we do something fun with it? Like, can we be like, why is it called State of Play? What are we, the president? What are we?
We've talked about these jokes.
What is this?
I'm
Hey,
loving
you.
it.
Hi, we're still driving. Jay, I heard back from the mix
It's
engineer, and she's
OFK.
cool with getting song stems on Sunday.
Itsu! How's the PlayStation blog post going?
This is obviously
I want to reach more people, but I don't think I trust people who use hashtags.
legit thought this was a game. I think it is a game.
I'm proud of you.
That's the thing.
Well, it said,
Gravity,
it said
yeah.
not capturing the game, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a game. They probably made this particular.
Just a little audio filter I cooked up.
I
for
think they made this
Can you
particular
make me sound like a
trailer
demon?
for the state of
Okay.
play. But I think
this
this is
is
actually a
actually-
game.
Take a
Yeah.
proper break, yeah?
Okay, hi. We Are OFK is a new music biopic game.
Yeah.
About us, the indie pop group OFK. It's a 5-episode series about how we started the band here in Los Angeles.
And that was, by the way, Gravity
So
Mark
far,
II
we
inside
have
the
not
chat.
screwed it up.
Yeah. I had a feeling that you were gonna like this,
Texting
Gravity.
and flirting.
Had a feeling you were
and
gonna like
each
this.
episode lets you play an interactive music video of a new song from our debut EP. That's 5 episodes, 5 songs.
That-
And if you join our mailing list today, you get a life-size cutout of our whole band wearing nothing but PlayStation 5 DualSense controllers.
Oh, God.
No.
Nope. Okay, the cutout is still TBD, but OFK is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in 2023. The future.
Thick arms.
I don't even know what this is, but I'm kind of invested a little bit.
Goodbye.
We love you.
I want this now. It feels like
Up next,
Very
the
kinda
team
like
of
if
Young
you ever played
Horses
Life
shares
is
a
Strange.
big update coming to Bug Snacks.
wow. You gotta walk away, Malachi.
Yeah, I'll have to play Bug Snacks now. That's what this is just telling me.
Oh yeah, I want to play it.
Don't you have it on your PlayStation Store?
Did you all see that?
Nope.
Giant
Oh,
bug
snap.
snacks!
Gosh, we
never
might
grabbed
be
it.
witnessing a prehistoric
Your favorite
species
Flash?
of
Shut up,
preserved
Gravity.
evolution.
We need to
Preach it,
form an
Gravity, preach it.
expedition.
So DLC for this game. So this must it must have done
bro,
well.
has
That's the only
anybody
thing that
seen
makes
my
it
hat?
sense.
Snacks with
Yep.
hats? That's adorable.
And all because they gave him hats.
Kana.
Yep.
And that's not all, buddy. Ta-da! We finally finished your huts! So keep checking your mail, do some redecorating, and before you know it, this'll feel like home.
Can we stop wasting time and get on with this expedition before I'm as old as Shoulder? Ready yourselves! A grave danger approaches!
Big snacks.
Yeah, this has to be like DLC.
It is.
The other one was Isle of Bug Snacks. The big free update.
It's a free update. Dang.
Hey, Five Nights at Freddy's fans. We've got a security breach.
Oh.
Oh snap!
Is somebody getting some points?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Freddy and the gang are pretty tired, but they'll be back again next week after a few days of scheduled maintenance. Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex is now closed, initiating nighttime protocols.
No! Wait, I'm still here!
Lights on! I warned you! I warned you!
Oh wow.
You should
That would freak me out, man. That would freak me out.
Open at 6 a.m. Until then, keep moving and try not to draw attention to yourself. If there is another way out, I will help you find it. I promise.
Is Five Nights at Freddy's one player?
I think the original ones were.
Please make your way to the front of the building. where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for 1 free soda refill.
Gravity
and where you will
confirmed saying,
sign
yeah,
a
it was
legal
one player.
disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon. Would you
Compared
like
to
to
the
take
other
a
ones,
short
that looks
survey
pretty
about
good.
your experience?
Oh, it's might be getting some
16.
points. Yeah, it might be getting
Demigods
some
in a
points.
challenging action RPG coming soon to PlayStation. Let's
Okay.
take a look.
I may have miscalled that one. We'll find out.
Death's Door. This is what everyone was just like, hey, I gotta get on. I don't know if this is Switch or Game Pass, but a lot of people were talking about this game, and I guess it's like a really, really, really amazing game.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this. I need to play it.
Now, am I gonna play it? Probably not, but I heard it was really, really, really good. Devolver Digital, November 23rd. Interesting.
And get Titan Souls free?
I don't know what
Online
Titan Souls
opponents
is.
await in
I don't
these
know either.
multiplayer games coming to PS4 and PS5.
Blood Hunt. I'm assuming Blood Hunt. Nope, never mind.
Nope. A racing game.
Kart Rider.
Kart Rider Drift.
Too much sauce.
Not the right kind of sauce.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the cross between Gran Turismo and Mario Kart.
Yeah. If it's a plus game, I'll play it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind because it's got the fun aspect to it that I like with Mario Kart and all.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a plus game, I'll definitely play it. Gravity inside the chat. Let us know if the volume needs up, down, if it sounds good, anything like that. Just let us know if you have any complications.
Let me know if you hate me too.
He loves you. Kart Rider Drift. Free to play. Even better.
Coming 2022.
Shatter all expectations.
So it sounds good on his end. Sounds great.
魂のるつぼの中で私はあなたたちの戦いを眺めてきた。これもまた運命の導き。
Dolores.
Fighting game. Yep. He says, I love, of course I love the carrot. Oh, King of Fighters 15.
Not familiar with that series. How's that old? I think I actually remember a little bit about the older King of Fighters.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. As you can tell, 15 of them.
I think it started out first in arcade version, if I remember right.
運命は収束する。
King of Fighters.
I'm good.
Escape is futile.
Oh, this is the game.
In need of your medicine.
This is it.
The
this
one that's based on was
first
Among
class.
Us.
Hi
I
everyone.
think it's the first class.
I'm Emily, also known as
Yeah,
Norstef.
I think you're right.
Today we're excited to share First Class Trouble with you.
Yep.
First
Yep.
Class Trouble is
Yep.
an online social deduction game
Yeah.
featuring a dangerous
Pretty much
cocktail of
as
50
Gravity,
decisions
Mildew was
and
saying
90
at the very beginning, it's very similar
Before
to
you hop into a
Among
match,
Us
check
from
out
what
the
it looks
range
like.
of customization options available to you. As you play, you'll unlock even more, so don't forget to come back to your wardrobe from time to time. Let's check out that recent match we played.
That was a good one. When the round begins, you'll be assigned a secret role of either a resident or a personoid.
So this is me. I played as a resident in this game, and my goal was to reach Kane at the heart of the ISS Alicea.
And I got to play as a personoid. So my game was all about deception and traps, stopping the residents at all costs.
Great outfit that you have on there.
Thank you.
Wow.
The most important question is, who can you trust?
Yeah, exactly. And I thought you and I were working together.
I know, right?
Sometimes going with your gut doesn't work out.
Sorry, Dave. I don't have that problem.
You sabotaged the oxygen. Well done.
When a system is sabotaged or a trap is sprung, this is a good time to start casting doubt on the loyalty of the other residents.
Yeah, you had me so convinced. You did such a great job. I even helped you take him out. You really got me on this game. I never suspected you at any point.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, here it is.
Gotcha!
I realized too late.
Whether you're a personoid or a resident, your social deduction skills and strategy are the key to survival.
Good luck, everyone. And remember, be careful who you trust.
Yeah,
because
November
in first-class
2nd.
trouble, cocktails last longer than friendships.
Let's go beyond Plus.
Work together to avoid disaster when First Class Trouble arrives to PS4 and PS5 next month. PlayStation Plus members will be able to download the PS4 and
Okay.
PS5 versions at no extra cost starting November 2nd.
Along with Knockout City and Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. No, this is gonna be Forspoken probably. No, it's not. I don't know what this
Scanning
is.
craft. Pan-Galactic Federation battleship, the Astoria. Weapons activity detected. Readying third
Starboard
strike.
thrusters to full power.
There's no time.
No way!
Such a possible
Abandon ship.
JRPG.
All crew
Yeah,
members
it's
get
Square
to an
Enix,
escape.
so. Huh.
Is it another Phantasy Star?
I don't think Square Enix makes Phantasy Star.
Open world free roam almost.
This
but-
looks interesting though for sure.
Mhm.
Final Fantasy in space is what Gravity just said. Pretty much Square Enix, so.
Are you quite all right?
If it's help you're offering, then it's help I'm taking.
Set characters for sure.
Damn near the full Federation fleet's moving in on us.
Wish I could say we're good. But the Fed saw to it we aren't.
The crew of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray.
You seek only to devour this world.
I am certain your journey into the stars above will bring hope to the future of this world, Your Highness.
Spare me your self-righteousness. I shall be saved by mine own hands.
If humanity
I'm not gonna lie,
persist
this is
as it has,
this is making me be like, okay, I
total
think I might go
freedom
ahead and
from
get
sorrow.
this.
What hope do we hold should they descend upon us now?
This does look pretty
Turn
cool.
your back to this. I
Yeah.
swear, I'll destroy the Federation ship by ship until there's not a damn thing left.
Divine Force. So they're probably going to end with Stray.
Star Ocean.
Star
Oh,
Ocean. Okay.
It's a
that was
Star
unexpected,
Ocean. I forgot about that.
Before we
Okay.
wrap up, let's get an update on the eagerly awaited
Interesting.
Little Devil Inside.
Yeah. Little Devil Inside. They said. I thought they said that we, unless they said that we might see Stray. I don't know.
Me might. I know the Little Devil Inside was one of the ones you had seen.
Yeah, she the way that she just said it, she's like, before we wrap up, let's get a little sneak peek at Little Devil Inside.
Like any other day, Billy sets out on another job.
I kind of like the aesthetic of the world already.
Interesting.
Looks like he's reading the letter.
It's like Mr. Funky, Mr. Smelly Cheese, that book back in the day.
The job seems simple enough. Billy arrives at Cornfield Station. He needs to meet Professor Vincent, who should be nearby. Oh, there's an old lady up ahead. During travel, you can engage with various people. Sometimes to buy goods, or simply ask for directions. On certain occasions, the crew is available to travel together. During world map travel, you can encounter various events, some bigger than others. In this case, a flock of sheep blocking the road. Looks like they have arrived near their destination. Billy heads towards an eerie-looking mansion to fulfill his simple task, of course. He's greeted by who seems like the owner. The job is to pick up a mysterious artifact and deliver it to Professor Vincent. Looks like it's kept in the mansion's basement, leaving behind the unsettling signs on the wall. Billy
I'm kind of getting the vibe of
chamber.
What?
Coraline.
I knew it. Well, no, sorry. I knew he was gonna kick him in there.
Well, it turns out that the job is not going to be so simple after all. Ever since leaving the mansion, strange-looking creatures constantly appear. Here he is surrounded by a mob, striking and sticking the blade into enemies to pull
This
and
definitely
throw them
feels like
around.
Mr. Stinky Cheese or whatever that book was called.
During his travels, Billy needs to resort to his survival instincts and make use of whatever he has to survive. Often being exposed to the harsh side of Mother Nature. A desert environment is one such place. Finding safe places to camp and cooking up food is all part of the journey. This time, a sub-zero climate, and worse, caught in a snow blizzard. Struggling to pull his companion out of the snow. What will be their fate? Lead Billy throughout his journey, and imagine what he has to face. Some expected, more often not.
That guy took off.
He's like, nope, bye.
Oh my. Welcome to the world of Little Devil Inside.
Huh.
Okay, I'm actually kind of interested.
That's our show. We hope you enjoyed this peek into what's to come on PlayStation. See you next time.
Definitely very short.
Yeah, they did say it's going to be on about 20 minutes. Let me go ahead. I'm going to transition this on out and get rid of the screen. And then I'm going to stop the... Oh, I did stop the share already. All right, cool. And... yeah, very interesting stuff there. There's that and that. Yep. All right, coming back on over. So there you guys have it. That was our us watching, I guess you could say. We did have a couple reactions there, but ultimately, again, that was us and the state of play for October. A few things that did not show up that we were predicting. But before I go, what are your thoughts? Where you at with this? What we just saw there, Mildewey?
Extremely. It wasn't like overhyped, but it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't say it was like completely like, why are you doing this now type of thing. It's more just like, okay, interesting, okay,
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rate it just an even, to be honest, an even score. If we're gonna do like out of 10, I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10 with what they showed. Like they did it really well. They showed it really well. So maybe 8 out of 10. Just content wise, there was not like a lot that was like, ooh, boom, like wow,
Yeah.
like ooh, but more just like, all right.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I kind of had a feeling it was going to be, the way that they were phrasing certain things, the way that they promoted it. Where again, we're only a week out on a Wednesday, which I would prefer it to be on a Wednesday, at 5 p.m. There just wasn't a whole lot that was screaming out to me that's being like, hey, we're going to see Final Fantasy 16 here. Hey, we're going to see Wolverine, or hey, we're going to see what. A lot of that was more like, I wish it was here, but I wasn't expecting it to be. So with that, I'm not disappointed. I definitely, with the Plus game that's coming out, that whatever that one, I can't remember what it's called.
First Class.
Yeah, that First Class, that looks a little interesting. I think it'll be pretty fun to play with friends, get a group of us together and just hash it out, see who can get the most points and be the most devious and be the most reliable and everything like that.
Oh yeah, if you've ever seen gameplay of Among Us from people who play it, it is
and
a lot of fun, especially when you're trying to like out people. Now it doesn't look like you have a breakout room in this one. More like you're using just symbols or stuff to kind of like out people or like do something. So I mean, I didn't see too much in terms of like how, if you could talk, couldn't talk, that sort of thing. If it's all just like pointing, symbols, information, that sort of stuff. So. But the fact that it's coming out, going to be launching first base and be on PS Plus is kind of interesting in itself. So
yeah, I agree. Gravity inside the chat says, kind of nice knowing there are some other titles other than AAA to look forward to. Yeah. I mean, I think that there's a couple in here that had me interested. Like Star Ocean was something I was not expecting.
None of those were.
Yeah, that. I mean, like I've never played a Star Ocean. I've never really fully been a Star Ocean guy. But seeing that, it does give me not Final Fantasy, but Phantasy Star vibes, as you had mentioned. Only reason why I didn't think it was Phantasy Star is because Phantasy Star is normally Sega, as well as partnered up with another company. But it definitely gave me Phantasy Star vibes. I was like, all right, I could get down with this. And then Star Ocean was the name. The fighting game looks cool, but I'm not. And it was just King of Fighters that they shown. So I think
King of Fighters 15.
Yeah, so the fighting game looks cool, but it's gonna be something you have to pay for, and I'm not paying for it. I think that the first game they shown, which I've already forgot what the name was, but it was like the arena style.
It was something like Let It Die.
Yeah, it was something like that, like something Death. Death's Door coming to PlayStation. Again, it's not really a game that speaks to me necessarily, but I know that a lot of people are super amped about that game because I think that's only on Game Pass right now. And then so they definitely had some pretty decent stuff. I wasn't expecting Bugsnax to get a DLC, so to see that
was interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. I'm wondering how well, and it's almost a full year later since that game came out. So I'm very curious to see if they purposely planned that, or if it was something that was just like, hey, we want to first see how well this game does, how well it's received, and then make marketing around that. So yeah, I think it was pretty decent. It wasn't anything that blew me away, but there's a few parts I was just like, okay, all right, that's kind of cool, or hey, that was kind of interesting.
The OFK game looks that was a really good trailer from them.
You saw what?
For the state of play. The OFK.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. But it definitely gave me like a vibe of like if you've ever played Life is Strange type of thing, where like you're interacting with the world and all and making choices and stuff, and having those discussions with people on certain word phrases can lead to certain aspects and routes and all. It kind of felt like that. So that I'm actually really kind of interested in that game, and I will say this: the way they did that trailer, very well done with that one, guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they literally just made that like trailer for the state of play.
They did.
Which is really smart. That was really smart for them to
hear
do.
the guy reading the things like, all right, so we got to do the state of play trailer now. How are we gonna do? Like the way they did that was phenomenal. I laughed. as you all heard.
Yeah. I'm actually about to see. I found the episode, and I'm actually going to let's see if I can share it.
Oh, you found that episode
Yeah.
where you had that one game?
Yeah, I'm going to show it to you. So I apologize, chat, that you guys are, or anyone that's watching right now, you guys won't be able to see when I'm sending him. And I fast forwarded to that part. So you might have to scroll just a little bit further, but if you do, you'll see exactly the game I'm talking about. But the graphics of this game looks absolutely stunning. It's almost like a Pokemon-esque style. It looks pretty cool. It's Blessing inside the video was just like, this feels very Genshin Impact-ish, which I haven't played Genshin Impact, so I can't really talk about it too much. But I mean, it runs smooth, it looks really cool. And this was something that I was just like, oh, I would be surprised if we see that here and get more information about it, because it's shown like a 5-10 minute trailer of it, and there is no like information really about it. So I don't even know what the game is called, but it does look kind of interesting. So, but again, just stating again, I wasn't disappointed. It wasn't really anything that made me be like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the next PlayStation game. But it is something that's just like, hey, this is coming soon. This is kind of cool. We might be ahead to go ahead and get some points for LSB Live on Security Breach with Friday night or Five Nights at Freddy's. So we'll see what that's about. And
it was a game launch at Game. It was a trailer launch at GameCon apparently.
Yeah. My question to you now is, do you think that was it from PlayStation for their own separate event, so not including VGAs or anything like that? Do you think we'll get any more state of plays, or do you think that was it for the rest of the year and then they're just going to focus on 2022?
I feel like that could be it for the rest of the year for them. I think they've kind of gone enough with it. But they've already shown everything that is coming out or that is anticipated to come out. So they probably won't really know too much about what is truly coming again until next year.
Mm-hmm.
So anything else, like I said, so this was a very short one. So they definitely weren't going to do any big hits to us. I feel like those big hits are coming in the VGA if they do any. And then we'll see them again next year in 2022.
Yeah, and I'm in the same camp too. I don't think they're going to do anything too major. Did you get a chance real quick to take a look at the game that I was talking about?
Yeah, I took a look at the. I was watching it a bit and watching some of it. It definitely looks very interesting. So the fact that you just like you're a kid running around fighting like these creatures and all using like some sort of like weird weaponry or stuff that you made or something. It definitely has a very interesting. I would have to go to games kind of trying to look at the trailer again. But I mean, from what they were talking about, everyone who watched this show was like, "What am I looking at?" And they're like, "Oh, you're riding a llama. It's so cute." I'm like, "That was adorable. That was very adorable." I want to know more about this game now. So
yeah, I don't even know what it's called.
I don't.
Oh wait,
I need to see
Doki V. I think it's called Doki V, because it said it right when DOKE and then it looks like a check mark or a V. I'm gonna try to do it one more time, see if I can catch it.
Doki V, yeah, DOKEV.
So there you go. Yeah, it looks.
Controlling open world action adventure that's currently being developed by Pearl Abyss. Game
Pearl Abyss, yeah.
Characters who find Dokibi, creatures that gain strength from people's dreams and embark on adventures together. Okay.
Yeah.
That actually is kind of interesting.
Yeah, right there it says get all the latest news at Pearl Abyss. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, that was the game that kind of funny had brought up, anticipating that they wouldn't be surprised if it was here. And when they showed it, like when I was watching the episode, I saw it and I was like, oh, I remember them showing that. I think it was at E3s when they showed it. I was like, I remember them showing that, and I just like didn't even think about it. But again, like taking another look at it again, I was like, all right, this looks beautiful. It looks actually pretty cool. Have no idea what the premise of the gameplay is going to be like. I have absolutely no idea, but it looks interesting though.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely looks interesting for sure. Like I said, I just was watching a little bit of it, and just the combat styles, the fact that even though you've apparently got these creatures and all, like you're still involved in fighting. It looks like so. fighting and capturing. So I really want to know more about like what the premise of the story plot is, how the world's going to go, and all. But it seems really fun.
Agreed.
So can't wait to hear more.
All right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have any more commentary as far as what we just saw for the PlayStation State of Play. Do you have any additional input that you want to put out there?
No, I got nothing. It was pretty much what we expected. Just kind of like a little announcement. It had some good funny stuff in there with the, I think it was called We Are OFK. I like the little devils inside, you know. So I mean, it had some interesting things. So it wasn't bad.
Agreed. Tomorrow, for anyone that is tuning in, we are starting Smite Night at 6 p.m. So a little earlier than anticipated because our schedule is allowing it to do so. So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be playing a little bit of Smite Night. So you feel free to chip on in when we do it on Twitch and YouTube. But if Twitch is acting funny, just go to our YouTube page, just go to youtube.com, type in ALWT Gaming inside the search engine. You should find us up there. If you guys can't find us by ALWT Gaming, type in At Least We Tried Gaming because At Least We Tried. You guys can also check out our content at ALWTgaming.com. That's www.alwtgaming.com, where all of our social media platforms are in one central hub, which is aka our website. You guys can also go ahead and get your Raise energy drinks, your workout powders, your workout supplements at repsports.com, reppsports.com. Type in ALWT Gaming at checkout, get 50% off. Lastly, this Saturday we are having our 9 to 5 segment, so that is exactly how it sounds. 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be streaming with a break in between an hour lunch, and then around 4:30 we're going to stop our gameplay so we can discuss about the games we just currently played. There might be up for a repeat of our 9 to 5 since it is Halloween, so we'll have to take a look on that. That will be decided by tomorrow at the latest, so stay tuned for that on our social media platforms. And then next Tuesday is going to be a brand new month and all things gaming, and of course make sure you guys are getting your PlayStation Plus games for November, as they are slated to be Knockout City on PlayStation 4, PS5. It's going to be that game, the little whatever,
First Class.
Yep. And then of course I ride coach, that's why I keep forgetting First Class. And then of course Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, which is the remake of, well, not remake but remaster, I guess you could say, of Kingdoms of Amalur, which I'm very excited for because now I can save myself about 40, 50, 60 bucks. So
oh heck yeah, just get on there and then start going to town.
Yep, I'm in it, back at it like a bad habit.
I got a lot of those.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm Malachi36. This is Mildewy Carrot. We are signing off on today, October 27th, 2021. Until next time, everybody, Control Alt
Complete.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
You
love it.